Hello guys, and welcome to my first ever YouTube video. My name is SnakeToast LOCA. I'm the leader of the LOCA clan. You may know me from Pantouf's channel, where I've been featured. I've been streaming with him, and I finally decided that I will start making YouTube videos, as I feel like I can give something back to this community, to all of these World of Tanks Blitz players I've been playing with for the past 6 years now. I would love to share my experience while playing the game, my thought process, explain to you why I'm making certain plays, explain to you what decisions I make, why I make them, and so that hopefully you can learn something while watching my YouTube videos. Alright, so for the first today, I've got a replay of me playing the 113 in a ranked battle. That was the game where I nearly reached 5k points. Was the third to last game I played before reaching 5k points. So it was on a pretty high skill level with 4,900 rating points. It was played in this tank here, the 113, which has over the past few months, I'd say, grown to being one of my favorite tanks. I really enjoy playing this tank. I will be making guides on other tanks later on, depending on how you guys like my videos. If you've got any suggestions, just let me know. Write them in the comments, and I'll make those videos. And I'd say let's just head straight into the replay. Alright guys, so here we are. We're in the game now. It was played on dead rail, as you can see. We've got the southern spawn. And let's just have a look at the lineups here. So our team's got an E100, a Kran, and a T57 as heavies, double FVs, so we're going to be really strong as a defending team, because we're going to be able to spot and have the TDs do a lot of damage. Also, we've got a good armor on our side, the Kranvang E100. Those tanks can really hold up some shells, get some bounces off, and just really hold some flanks. On the other hand, the enemies, they've got double TDs, they've got 50B, Ice 4, Kranvang, again Kranvang, very strong ridgeline holding tank. So if he goes between A and B, if you look on the minimap, and when he goes if he goes hull down, he could have a lot of spots and do a lot of damage. So this is something that we have to be a little bit afraid of, and maybe even prepare ourselves to, so that we don't get caught out in the middle. Nonetheless, you're going to see me make a play here, which is going to be the exact opposite of what I was just saying. I will be going to the middle. Now, we're just going to wait here for the countdown to go down. There we go. And enemies also got 2 mediums. We got only 1 medium, so they are most likely going to be strong on the C cap. So we also have to watch out that the enemy mediums do not flank us and just go around us. So that is something that we don't want to happen, obviously. Now, what you can see me do here is use my very good mobility in the 113. You can see I'm going on 50 kph, that is medium tank speed, and boom, there we go. Already spot an enemy, the enemy 50B here. I'm going back so that he can't clip me. I tried to put in a second shell, but got a little bit unlucky there. I could have hit his cupola, and I take a HE shell from the enemy warrior 3. Now, I managed to put a second shell in, thanks to the adrenaline I just used. And now I am falling back. So what I was thinking here is, okay, I saw the enemy mediums get spotted on the C cap, and the dangerous thing that could happen here is if the enemies get the C cap and then manage to spot our TDs, we're going to lose our backup here on the left side, and we're going to be in a crossfire. The mediums from the back and the heavies and TDs from the front. So this is something I do not want to happen, which is why I'm using my mobility to relocate. My goal here is to go and fight these medium tanks, which I know I'll be able to hold off because I'm a heavy tank. I can side scrape, I've got good DPM, and I got TDs behind me. So now I take 2 shots. Yep, there you go. 2 shots from the Progetto. Managed to take out the 62A, which is really worth it because this is 1 less gun on the enemy team, which gets us 1 step closer to victory. I managed to put in a arguably lucky shot here into the Progetto, which puts him on 1,500 HP, and now I go towards him. I've lost half HP, which is not that great of a start. However, we're going to be able to take out 2 of the medium tanks, which is going to put us in an advantageous position. Now you can see here, insanely good rate of fire here. Allows me to take out this Progetto and to progress with the battle. Now I see this Yak Panzer here, and I would like to fight him. I'm kind of afraid here that I'll get shot by him, because if I do, then he's going to put like 800 alpha into me, so I'll be on 400 HP. I don't want this to happen, so I'm rather staying back and trying to spot him, or to maybe even have a sneaky shot here in between the wagons. However, this Jagdpanzer decides to go towards B, which then again is probably good for me, because I'll be able to go into B myself and have some cross shots into the left side at their heavies. So this is always my goal. I'm always trying to be aggressive, but not aggressive to the point where my plays are being suicidal. I managed to put in a shot into the IS-4, which is nice, because that puts him on 1500 HP and puts him one step closer to being dead. And now I start reversing. Why is that? Well, if I went on forwards, this Jagdpanzer, who was just spotted in front of me behind the houses, would have maybe been able to proxy spot me, and I don't want this to happen, as I also know that there's the FE-183 behind. So here, as you can see, I got lucky. This cross from the Jagdpanzer was not well executed. He should maybe not have made that. However, his call is good. It's good for him to go into B, because then he can have cross shots into the heavy, which is to my left. So this is not a bad play from him. Now, this FV, I try to go for a track shot. I actually get it, but you see he repairs it. I drop my adrenaline in order to take him off faster. Put a second shot into him. See the Jagdpanzer to my right. I decided to go forwards and to try and put another blind shot into the FV, but I get a little unlucky here. It goes towards the left, which is probably making me miss. And, well, those heat shells go into the Jagdpanzer. Now I'm reversing here in order to be hull down, so to make it harder for him to pin me, and apply another heat shell into his upper superstructure. Now, I'm going to try and put another one. Get lucky there, that it just goes where I aim. I was actually driving towards him because I knew he was reloading, and that would give me a better angle, so increase my chances of pinning his superstructure. I'm going to try and do it again, however that was a bad shot. I should have shot earlier. On this angle, especially firing upwards towards him, I wouldn't have pinned him. So that was just a bad shot. Now, using the 100 reg to side scrape and to put a shot into the Kranwagen. This Kranwagen thinks he's got the upper hand on me because he's got good turret armor, because he's got a clip, but he overextends and I managed to put a shot into him. Now I've seen that there's a 50B, well that there is the 50B because I know the FE is behind or camping somewhere. I know that there's the Kranwagen in the mid, so it must be the 50B who's in the cap, who's the A cap. You can also see me drive up here on the ridge and not actually go around into the A cap, which is something I was doing in order for me to have higher chances of killing him, because I would have the surprise factor more on my side, because he was probably not going to expect me to go up there. Now I see there's the Kranwagen. I also see that I don't have gun depression to shoot him, so I decided to switch back to APCR and try to blind fire into the bush. Now why am I blind firing into the bush? I know that there's the enemy FV who's still alive, who was camping in the back, and if he's smart, then he may have decided to relocate and to make it harder for us to actually win this game. But as it seems, I didn't hit him, so he probably hasn't relocated. And now I'm trying to go up here in order to spot the FV, and oh, I get lucky. He's sitting in the open. I switched to HE in order to take him out. Thank God the FV took out the Kranwagen, putting us one step closer to victory. I hit the upper plate of the FV with HE. I don't know how I bounced. Wargame, explain. Like, what on earth? But the second shell takes him out. I drop adrenaline just to make sure that I get that faster reload and just to increase my chances of actually killing him, which is exactly what I do, and that secures us the win. So this game here in the 113, 5k damage, very nice. Got the ace tanker, 4,945 rating points. Why not? Ace tanker. I got a top gun, bunch of ribbons. Was nice performance here. Here are the team stats. You can see that we had an E100, which was pretty useless. He only did like 180 damage. It was probably ram damage because somebody decided to ram him, so it was just a huge burden for our team. Kind of same for the STB. I mean, he may just have gotten a little unlucky there because they had two mediums that rushed him. Got to take our Progetto in 62A, which was a huge factor to us winning that game, because it actually prevented them from getting into getting into very dangerous positions for us, so that kind of flipped the advantage around. Detailed game stats, I mean statistics, efficiency, have a look for yourself if it interests you. here, took out the commander of the FV, the Jagdpanzer, and tracked the FV. Yes, I got 10k credits, which is nice, thanks to premium account. Otherwise, I would have lost like 20k. So premium account very much worth it, and obviously the ace tanker. Alright guys, this was it for the 113 battle review. I hope you enjoyed the battle. I hope you liked the way I commented it. If you did, or if you didn't, feel free to leave some feedback in the comments. I'll be reading through every comment and replying to them. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. If you like the video, you can leave a like or subscribe. Subscribing would motivate me to make more YouTube videos and also to make better YouTube videos. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you got any suggestions, just make them in the comments, and I'd be more than pleased if I saw you guys next time. Snake out.